Hello, Leesville students and parents. This is Mr. Green, Dean of Students. Going to go over some slides with you to help you with the registration process for the 25-26 school year. So, enrolling in classes is an important part of high school, and the counselors are here to assist students with that and choosing the correct courses, moving them along in graduation and promotion requirements, as well as meeting the goals they have set for themselves for after high school. So it's a school-wide process. It involves the counselors, teachers, students, and parents all playing a part in helping students pick the correct classes. Here's a quick timeline. First semester teachers put in recommendations back in January for students to view. Current teachers have put in recommendations for their current students. They'll be working on that starting on the 21st of February. The counselors will start meeting with students on the 24th in groups to help them pick their classes for next year. And during that meeting, the students will actually put their classes into Power School and save their course selections. Teachers for second semester classes will update their recommendations on the 7th. We do this because this gives the teachers a little more time to get to know the students and see their progress in regards to what they would recommend for them to take for next year. The counselors will continue to meet with students and clean up registration activities starting on the 17th of March. And then the students will receive a course verification form the last week of March where they can make changes to what they selected earlier when they met with their counselor. So when the counselor does meet with the student, they will get a graduation credit checklist that will show what they have credit for and what they still need in order to get their diploma. And that'll be broke down year by year. They'll get an updated copy of their transcript, which will show their credits, their GPA, their class rank. They will also receive course recommendations for the rest of their high school career on that graduation credit checklist. And then lastly, before they leave their session with their counselor, they will pick and put their classes into Power School. Just roughly going to go over just the graduation requirements for the state of North Carolina. Students need to have four English classes, four math classes, three social studies classes, three science classes, health and PE, and then electives for a total of 22 to graduate. Most Leesville students have well more than 22 when they graduate, but students only need 22 credits to graduate with a diploma. Listed here are the promotion requirements from one grade to the next for students. Those are listed here, and you can read those, and the counselors do help those students understand the promotion requirements and what they need to do to get promoted to the next grade and stay on track to graduate in 4 years. That's a primary emphasis we have here at the school to help people graduate when they are supposed to. So again, Leesville's on a block schedule. Students take 8 classes for first semester, 4 different ones second semester. So when they're registering for classes, they're registering for the whole school year, and then the computer works out which semester and which period the students will have that class. And then the counseling staff over the summer, the few of us that work in the summer, do look at the schedules to see we can check for balance and incorrect positions for classes, and we try to work on that before classes are posted online the first week of August. Students do need to choose 4 alternates as well. Those are classes that they wouldn't mind taking in case some of their primary elective choices don't work. So for most students, depending on their grade level, they're going to take an English, a math, a science, and a social studies, and then they have elective choices. And the further they get along and the more graduation requirements they meet, the more electives they get to pick. And electives can be any class in any area of instruction. For example, it could be a second math or maybe another science class in the same year, or any of the electives in all the other departments here at the school. Wake County does have an open enrollment policy, so students can take any class they wish to at any level, as long as they have met the prerequisite for the class. But it is important to keep in mind, the progress your student has made in school, depending on what they have taken, and then what the teachers have also recommended. On the registration page for Leesville, if you look for this slide, that's going to be a link for you to get to every description of every class we teach at Leesville, and you can learn a little bit more about it, and that can help with the selection process for your student. This is a chart. The students were given this information during registration meetings, and it's basically the graduation requirements, but in what order it is suggested that you take them year by year, and as you progress through them in order to meet the credits you need to graduate from high school. So this sort of lays it out into a chart fashion so people can see what's next in each class sequence. So honors versus academic. Many of our classes, especially English and social studies, are blended so that there are honors and academic students in the same class. But honor students tend to have a very good work ethic, be more self-motivated, very independent, good time and management skills, and are willing to put in the extra work to get that honors credit, because they do get a little bit of a GPA bump by taking honors and AP classes. AP courses, AP stands for Advanced Placement. They are college level courses taught in high school. Students take the AP exam at the end of the class in May, and that can lead to possible college credit or college placement depending on their score and where they are planning to go to college. So it's good for students to research maybe where they think they would like to go to college and whether that college will accept AP credit. As long as students make a 3 on the AP exam, all 16 colleges in the UNC system will award them some type of credit. This is a chart that shows AP classes and when students can take them, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, and which ones are available to them based on those grade levels. So this can help plan or the layout for AP classes that a student might wish to take during high school. We do have some classes that require an application or audition. Those are listed here. The application class teachers will start submitting and advertising how to apply for their class, and it may be an online process or it could be an actual paper application that they pick up. So students need to make sure to listen for those announcements. For the audition classes, this comes in the ARCH program. So we have many students who are trying to audition and be placed in the upper level arts classes or groups of students who are at the top level here at the school. And again, that information will come from the teacher and will be communicated to the students as to when they try out, how they try out, etc. This is just a breakdown of the school counseling staff. We are divided by the alphabet, so keep that in mind. The school counselors are 10-month employees, so they do not work in the summer. So their last day is usually around graduation, middle of June, and then they're not back until toward the end of August. I'm a 12-month employee and I'm here most of the summer minus a couple weeks off for vacation. So if you have questions over the summer, you would need to direct those to me, Mr. Green.